So there are some surprising updates for Doge and the overall crypto market, and I think this is exactly what every holder should see. So the first big news is that Microsoft is acquiring gaming giant Activision Blizzard for $69 billion as part of a move to ramp up its gaming and metaverse plans. The deal is set to close in the 2023 fiscal year, and it will see Microsoft becoming the third largest gaming company in terms of revenue behind Riot Games owner Tencent and PlayStation developer Sony. And Microsoft has outlined that the acquisition will support the growth of its services across mobile, PC, console, and cloud gaming. And the most important thing is that Microsoft believes that it will provide building blocks to it for the metaverse. So as I said, one of the reasons that Microsoft is buying Activision is because they want to ape into the metaverse. And this is huge news for cryptos and the overall community. In fact, we are now seeing that more and more big firms are planning to venture into the metaverse, NFTs, and eventually cryptos. For example, I talked in my recent video that Walmart is also getting ready to enter the metaverse and NFT space. And Walmart is planning to create and sell virtual goods, including the likes of electronics, toys, appliances, apparel, and home decor. And we also know that Facebook is also working to enter the metaverse space. And we know that this is why the firm changed its name to Meta. So the point is that it appears that metaverse and NFT are the future. And since they are directly related to cryptos, it is obvious that the crypto sector will see massive traction in the future. So this latest move by Microsoft, along with other big names, is very positive for the crypto space. And I'm so excited for it because I think that their entry into the metaverse and NFT is going to be beneficial for some major cryptos, especially Dogecoin. And as I have explained before, Dogecoin is the most suited crypto for all these companies. Once they join Metaverse, it is highly likely that they will adopt Dogecoin for payments owing to its transaction fee. And the same goes with NFT because we know that Doge has the lowest gas fee used for minting NFT. So the point is that these updates are more important and bullish for Doge, and we will see this in the near future. In fact, we are already seeing how popular Dogecoin is, and how more and more people are aware of it and they are planning to invest in it. So as per a recent survey, Dogecoin is the second most popular crypto in the United States as more than 54% of the survey respondents said that they have heard of Doge. And Bitcoin remains the most popular crypto in the country with over 83% of the sample size responding that they have heard of Bitcoin. And Ethereum takes the third slot, followed by Shiba Inu at the fourth spot. So the point is that Dogecoin has left behind some major cryptos like Ethereum in terms of popularity, and it is even competing with Bitcoin now. So this clearly shows us that despite its sluggish price movements, Dogecoin is getting massive traction, and this is why its future is looking pretty bright in terms of price and adoption. Moreover, we are now seeing some positive updates regarding rising crypto adoption, and they are also pretty bullish for Doge. So we are now seeing that receiving payment in crypto is gathering interest in Canada. And as per a recent survey of 1,000 Canadian respondents, about 67% of the participants are interested in being paid in crypto in the next 5 years. Moreover, 1 out of every 4 participants already owns crypto, with 58% beginning their crypto journey during the lockdowns when they had more time to explore and learn about cryptos. And about 37% of those surveyed said that they intend to buy crypto in the near future. The survey also revealed that Bitcoin and Ethereum are still the most popular cryptos in Canada. And in addition to these, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and Cardano are the favorite cryptos of Canadian investors. So we are again seeing that Dogecoin and other major cryptos are rising in popularity in more and more countries. And as per another recent update, Turkey's governing party held its first metaverse meeting recently wherein it discussed upcoming crypto regulations in the country. So it has been revealed that crypto regulation was the highlight of the meeting, and the participants agreed to the fact that crypto assets require both financial and legal regulations in Turkey. So this update is pointing towards 2 important developments. First, we are now seeing that Turkey is showing interest in the metaverse while holding a government-level meeting in the metaverse. And finally, the authorities are planning to regulate cryptos in Turkey. So this is one of the most bullish news, and I think we will be seeing more good news coming from Turkey in the near future. And seeing great potential in cryptos, an executive from JP Morgan thinks that the crypto markets are at the same point that the music streaming industry was in the 1990s, and that the crypto markets are in the Napster age. So for those who don't know, before the arrival of more regulated platforms like Spotify or Apple Music, Napster was the first significant peer-to-peer file sharing site where users distributed music. And it exploded in the coming years and inspired other platforms like Spotify. So it means that cryptos are also going to explode in the future. As a result, I believe that crypto is here to stay just like every other tech we have ever seen. And now let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So Bitcoin is holding well around its support range of 41K and 42K, and we are now seeing that it is refusing to go down from here. And although it is still moving sideways, the point is that the long-term outlook is very positive for it. And along with all these positive updates, we are now seeing some very important bullish data for Bitcoin. For example, crypto analyst Master BTC is saying that he is very bullish on Bitcoin even when most bulls are doubting. And he believes that as per the charts, the current Bitcoin cycle is playing out like an elongated 2012 to 2013 cycle. And the patterns for these charts are very similar. So we can see here on this chart that in the 2012 to 2013 cycle and the 2019 to 2020 Bitcoin cycle, Bitcoin hit the top at the exact same point. And this chart is clearly showing us that the current Bitcoin cycle is quite similar to these previous cycles. And it means that Bitcoin hasn't hit the top yet. As a result, Bitcoin holders should not get worried seeing the current sideways movement of Bitcoin. This is because Bitcoin is going to hit the top of this cycle very soon. And this is another important piece of data for Bitcoin that I want to talk about. So based on comparing the leverage ratio against funding rates, it appears that the year 2022 will be very bullish for Bitcoin. And this bull run is likely to be the same as the late year 2020 bull run until mid of 2021, which went up from 17K to 64K. So we know that currently, we are around the 41K to 42K range. And as per historic data, it appears that Bitcoin is now ready to move up. And since Bitcoin hit a new all-time high during the last bullish phase, it is highly likely that it will move up to a new all-time high this time as well. And I think we can expect this all-time high to be somewhere around $100,000. And as per crypto analyst Tech Dev, Bitcoin has at least one more upward impulse to come before reaching an all-time high. And he is saying that the low volume has previously made headlines as part of the concerns that the Bitcoin and USD trading pair may see unduly significant moves thanks to lack of liquidity. So we are now seeing that there is less liquidity out there for Bitcoin, and its price behavior reflective of the Fibonacci level has stayed well within its historical norms. And Tech Dev believes that there is no reason to assume that another all-time high will come before the bearish phase ensues. And it means that Bitcoin is currently not in the bearish phase, and it is still in a bullish phase. And we are seeing that the technical levels of Bitcoin are still significantly not there to prove that it has hit the cycle top. So this current correction since February 2021 is taking place between the same two cycles of log fibs as running correction has always taken place with locally declining volumes. And now if look at this chart, we can see that the previous cycle tops hit a roundabout after an extended consolidation phase of Bitcoin. And it happened when Bitcoin broke past the 1.68 Fibonacci level. And we can see here that Bitcoin hasn't hit the top of this current cycle. And currently, Bitcoin is only at the first and second level as per this chart. And it hasn't seen the third level, which is the cycle top. So the point is that Bitcoin is repeating the same pattern as its previous cycles. And if history is any guide, then we can expect Bitcoin to hit a new all-time high very soon. So this is very important data for Bitcoin. And it has just been confirmed that Bitcoin still has to hit the top of its current cycle. And this means that it hasn't entered the bearish phase yet. And as a result, it is now highly likely that Bitcoin is going to go up from here sooner than later. And now, if we talk about the overall crypto market, it appears that more and more analysts and market leaders are expecting massive moves from it. For example, the president of the blockchain startup Ava Labs, John Wu, has recently predicted that the overall crypto market is going to become the biggest story in 2022. And he has predicted that the crypto asset class is going to double and go to $5 trillion value this year. And he believes that crypto is going to be the only asset class that could withstand the headwind from the macro factors of Fed tightening and geopolitical issues. So this is yet another positive news for the overall crypto market. And as I have said before, Dogecoin is looking more promising, and I think it is going to get massive traction this year thanks to all these massive updates that we are seeing for it. So the future is looking promising for Doge.